Lesbian bars were the spaces that I went to gather and to have my deepest friendships and to be my really gay self. The Lesbian Bar Project is a documentary film and fundraising campaign to celebrate and support the remaining lesbian bars left in the country. There are 21 lesbian bars left in the United States.
We are often operating from a scarcity mindset. We deserve to have all different kinds of places that celebrate the different kinds of identities that exist.
We launched a PSA last year, and we partnered with Jägermeister and Leah Delaria.
I remember the first time I walked into a lesbian bar. There was this feeling. This was us.
We raised over $117,000 last fall for the bars, and that went to paying for their rent, that went for paying for their staff. They work so hard to maintain a future for the community and to have maintained a past and a history for us. We would want the younger generations to experience the same things that we have in these spaces.
I always like to say Cubbyhole knew I was gay even before I did. I remember being young and confused and scared about my own sexuality. And I walked into Cubbyhole and immediately felt a sense of community and a sense of home. And I knew that the minute I was ready to come out, I would have a place to go. And I didn't have physical and tangible expressions of queer women in my life.
I also sort of came out in Cubbyhole. I walked out of the closet into Cubbyhole, and I had just moved to the US permanently. I grew up in France, and even though France is well known to be very open and it's sort of the French cliche of being very sexually fluid, I actually perhaps felt like that, but wasn't feeling safe enough to come out. So when I moved to the US, I really came out and came to my authentic self. It was an educational space, and I met a lot of wonderful queer elders as well that became my mentors, and I learned so much in these spaces.
A lot of the ways in which we talk about lesbian space and queer space is through the lens of loss, disappearance, and trauma. And one thing that was really important to us when we set out to make this film is to flip the script on that and to show people, with agency, our owners with agency, having goals, evolving with the current generation, and having a hope for the future.
Our message at the end of the film is please show up to the bars, not just noticing that the numbers are dwindling, but actually showing up for them and participating and helping them thrive in the future.